Hello, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for Record Keeper, a little bit later than in the week than I normally plan on doing it, but we had a busy weekend with a lot of fun events. There's a lot of events currently queued up here. We're just going to be doing By the Light of the Moon and Stroke of the Brush today. Whenever I do a second stream of these, I will probably do whatever new event pops up. White Dragon and Stroke of the Brush. Kane. Just did not have enough time to prep White Dragon today. Did not realize there was Dreams fight. Anywho. By the Light. Record Keeper finally remembered that Golbez and Fusia exist. Which is amazing. Impressive things all around. And yeah, our ultimate, or our two fights are going to be Odin and Mist Dragon, both, you know, an ultimate and bigger versions. I did not reset these parties. I only just realized that. I have them prepared, created ahead of time, but just not ready to go. No need to protect for this fight, so I don't need Hyper Mighty if I can make finding a roaming warrior for the second fight easier. Though Hyper Mighty has shown up twice now, maybe telling me I should 3 times. Maybe I should just no, hold out. Everything works out in the end. I forgot to grab the initial stats. Damn. You may be asking, hey newbie, why doesn't Kate have an LMR on him? Well, that's because I was rushed. That's it. As we shift over into our second viewing space here. Oh, God. There we go. Just had to reconfigure my windows. So Odin here is neutral to all damage, for the most part. When he raises his sword in the air, he becomes lightning weak. So you can edge out a little bit of extra damage, and I don't know if it's also a thing of if you hit him with lightning, he puts his sword down. I feel like that like swaps from fight to fight of this type. Nope. Seems that he keeps it up. Which of course means he is charging the biggie. I wonder how much damage it's going to do in an ultimate level fight though. Or if he will even get to it. It's not that bad. For an ultimate, I don't know if that's piercing or not. That might respect defenses. Seems pretty manageable. Alright. Clean. Easy. We'll see how he is on the Apocalypse level. Now I want that Hyper Mighty. And now that I want it, they will. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, now they're gonna deny me. Alright, there we go. So Miss Dragon is none too complex of a fight. The biggest things that you need to keep an eye out for is that they gave her a Mighty Guard. That you are going to want to remove. And of course she still does Mistform. That would be the Mighty Guard right there. She does Mistform, so don't hit her while she's in Mistform. Or else it's bad. Other notable things about her is that she According to the game pre-battle stuff, she has a paralyze in there somewhere, but it doesn't ignore resistances, so paralyze resist will help. And aside from that, I can't really find out what it's connected to. This might be bad. We're good. But I think it's like 4 actions and then she misforms, so I wanna hold maneuver here. Maybe I was wrong. Is it HP thresholds that you missed for? There it is. I think she only misforms for 1 turn. She does that though, which is positively terrifying. I should have seen if I could roaming warrior. Nah, I would have had to bring too many buffs on my own. I was gonna say I should have roaming warrior a heal and a buff. She's big. He might be dead. I just need 1 more turn. I just needed that not to happen. Yep, at this point we just gotta keep pushing it. Because if we don't, we're just gonna die anyway. Yeah. Ooh. We're good. Oh, you know, tusks. Draconic tusks. Well, that was probably the roughest fight we're going to hit this event. Actually, I don't know. I was only able to test a couple fights, and the rest I just kind of looked at and went, it'll be fine. Am I okay? Oh, I'm super fine. Don't worry. It was Akazemi. Ty's Big Marathon Strain, I was part of the FF14 section of it that went from 6 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. And I was tired. And then I was maybe going to do it Monday, but then a family get-together occurred for Memorial Day, so went and did that. And then yesterday I was busy with miscellaneous stuff. It was just the first chance I got. It's the long and short of it. Yeah, no, if you haven't yet, you should catch the VODs on Ty Tuesday's YouTube channel. Twitch channel. 2 hours. Yeah, I attempted to get sleep earlier in the day on Saturday as best I could, and it more or less worked, but I also like way over caffeinated to stay up, which the performance aspect of things turned out fine. And then like I couldn't sleep much, probably because I over caffeinated, so Monday was a wreck too, to an extent. But I'm fine now. I'm super good now. I got a really good night's sleep last night. Also, I slept so much after Akazemi actually ended. That's what it was. I couldn't sleep Monday to Tuesday. Slept fine Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we finished FF14 at like, and I took a shower and it was like 6 o'clock, and then I passed out, and then I woke up at 1. And then I did something for like 3 hours, and then I went to bed again at 4 and ended up waking up at 11. I slept so much Sunday to Monday. Oh, Japan's having a, Oh, okay. Sorry, I misread what the chat meant. Also, I doubt it. They seem adverse to doing collabs. Well, I say that, but they did just do, what, the, Dragon Quest 1, not too long ago in Japan. Also Brave Exodus, right? Well, somebody's gonna die. Oh, except she's nice. She's nice. Wow, sort of unexpectedly, but Odin kind of hits like a truck. Alright, I might be able to salvage this. I'm gonna salvage this in the most galaxy brain method. Oh, I didn't get there. We're fine. Wait, is that mirror image? Why do I think counterattack was mirror image? Yeah, whatever. We end this. There we go. He's done, son. Beautiful. I'm gonna look real quick and just remind myself what the heck counterattack does. I'm a little worried about the local recording, but I'm sure it's fine. Mainly because I jumped through a number of hoops, but I was able to get the download for Phantasy Star Online too. But immediately after that, my computer was like, "All right, it's time to defragment the hard drive, or like organize the file table structure." And I was like, "Could you wait like 2 hours?" And it's like, "Nope, gotta do it now." So I'm just watching the disk constantly spin over on the side there as files are rearranged. It's Asuna. Maybe defragging, probably not the right term. I'm an old man and use that. But your computer will reorganize the file structure every now and again. Indexing. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. It's the, what's it called? The NTFS volume log. It will restructure that, make sure everything is generally when a number of files are redistributed on the drive, it will redistribute the indexed table so that various commands can find stuff faster. Apparently downloading 60 gigabytes of video game was enough to prompt that to occur. I'm doing that thing again where I cross my legs constantly. And then I start to feel really bad in my knees. Yes. That's the way to put it. And that is more or less what defragging also does. There's 2 steps to defragging. When your old computers used to do it, there was the defragmentation and then also the indexing part, which is why I generally just refer to indexing as defragmentation, because that's how I used to do it. And also, solid states don't have to do it as much, but I have, you know, most computers don't just have a solid state drive. If you have solid state, you have a solid state and a spin state, static state. Static state? Dynamic state. Solid state? No. I think it's dynamic state. I think those are the 2 things. It's solid state and dynamic state. Either way. 2 types of drives, because, hey, if the solid state drive fails, that's it. It's fucked. Why do you have Memento Mori? Whatever. Now getting more into his computer talk while we wait for everybody to rev up. Defragmentation is the act of files used to, and sometimes still are, stored in very different pieces of the drive. Like there'll be a fragment, you know, a fragment of the file here, fragment of the file here, fragment of the file here. Defragmentation compacts them so that they're all on the same part of the disk, so that it doesn't have to reference multiple parts of the disk in order to read a file. Indexing is a similar way. But anyway, that's my general understanding of it. I know enough to know that my computer's doing it right now. So fun thing, you might say, Newbie, why didn't you bring, you know, Dispel to this boss that you already stated that you needed Dispel for? Oh, my testing. I forgot the spell. And then I went through the boss, and as it turns out, I'm entirely too powerful. So I just said, fuck it. I don't know what it is with this boss. It's not like I'm overbuffed or anything. It just appears to be really squishy. Uh-oh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine because he could have a Mighty Garden on his first turn, which gives us enough time to heal up. Now the problem is, it doesn't have any debuffs on probably at this point. So that's the thing we need to solve as fast as possible. Or it's just going to cast Mighty Guard again. Because we're hitting some thresholds. Or it's just dead. Flint's very nice for this boss, in case you want to slam a little extra damage into him. But you are worried that you're gonna get hurt. Just glint up. Gets the job done. Now. Time for a party that I put together in like 2 seconds and went, it'll be fine. This party definitely won't fall apart. What time is it? Am I making good time? I'm making incredibly good time. If only I had Moon Dragon ready to go. Well, I need to get through the Iron Giant fights and then do banner review, so we should everything should have yes. That's what I think. Words are hard. Words are cruel. I'm very in touch with my inner linguistics. Interesting. So, your boy up top is here for mainly one reason, though. Oh, you have reduced casting time, not free casting time. That's right. Let's see. I wonder if this heals. Nope. So here's the Holy Chain. Literally just using it for the magic and attack, or magic and mind buff, and nothing else. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I thought I goofed up royally for a second there. Well, is it turning into mist random? You know what? We're gonna learn for a second here. So, excuse me for the silence, but this is going to change part of my strategies. I could have sworn it's scripted, but it might be random. AI. Miss Dragon. Six turns since either the start of battle or the last time it shifted into mist form. Turn count does not reset when it shifts into a new percentile HP. So it's just 6 turns. I was... Hone Tusks, Swifttail. So it's always after the Hone Tusk Swifttail combo. And Freezing Mist is a percentile HP attack. Okay. And now we know. And you're going to want to banish. And we're gonna hold... No, that's Strange Voice. We got a couple turns left. Oh no! There's a Paralyze. Did I bring a way to fix that? Other than Enkidu. Alright, there's Tusks. Turns into Mist. It's fine. These are just percentile. Current HP, both ways. Hold position, and then go. It's fine. Now that we know how this works, while rude, the consequence is not dire. Apparently I don't have a way besides Enkidu, so we'll probably just pop off Enkidu next time Rosa gets turned. I had paralyzed resist on everybody. That was just very unfortunate. I'm tank. Somebody come fight this. It's gonna fuse up in a second here, or mist up. There's no point to attack. For a second, I thought that was gonna cause counter, and I would have shit. Alright. Time to break its skull. Yeah, 20 seconds left. Really should have just ran a physical team using Edward's BSB instead. And maybe some other buffs, because it just seems like Edward or physical was able to punch through way easier. One, two. I mean, it's just whenever we see Honed Tusks. Honed Tusks is the move, because it's Honed Tusks, then tail whip, and then it mists. Or not. No? Okay, this might be a different rotation in week 4. Do I still have that? No, I don't have the AI routine up. I also don't have a good way to heal the party in about 2 seconds here. Is it Sharpened Claw in Tail Flap? Alright, it changes completely. And this will be fine because I'll hit this. This should fire off after it transforms back. Let's just get everybody's move up. It does way more attack while in this form. Oh, alright. Penetration, perfect. You'll love to be nice. go for it. It feels like, actually. Barb is dead. Barb dies this turn. Boss is just able to delay my shenanigans enough. Yeah, there she goes. Boss is also dead, though? The Dire Heal and the Anima should punch through its defenses enough. Yeah, we got that. Easy, every time. So, next up. Forsaken. Brush 3. In my practice run, I fucked up some execution royally, which resulted in my death. Which resulted in a completion. This is a song that feels like it never starts. Like it's leading into like this big bombastic start, and then it does it, and then it like doesn't do anything else. All right. Okay, let's talk Iron Giant. So, Iron Giant is entirely physical. Stacking attack downs will make your life easier. I recommend doing it. Juggling my various things I need to do here. You're actually going to hold. So, Iron Giant has one other really big thing, and I can't stress this enough. We're going to see why in about 2 seconds here. Infernal Erupt. Infernal Erupt is a 300% attack up. On this difficulty. On the next difficulty, it's 400%. Yes, attack up. That will do, like, if I did not do that debuff right there, that attack would have done, like, 10,000 damage. It only lasts for 5 seconds, so the other way to get around it is bringing Last Stand and just eating one. But, you just need to know that he does it on, like, very early phase 1 and twice in phase 2. Or phase 3. Phase 3. He doesn't actually do it in phase 2. And that's more or less it. Aside from that, he's mainly just miscellaneous physical damage, some set damage, some percentile damage, nothing really overly scary. It is just that one move that he has that hits you for 5 billion damage in combination with another move. Please mitigate, for the love of God. Yeah, like that one right there, that was a percentile attack. He does also like AoEing your whole party a lot, so you will build a lot of meter in this fight. But yeah. After that, it's pick your poison of element to work him down on, and go to town. Make sure to keep your debuffs up. I recommend running a Thief for this, just so you can get that extra attack down. Since, again, all of his damage is physical, there's no reason not to have the bonus attack down from having a Thief on board. It's just going to help. Just bring parts. Just bring one very angry parts. He doesn't actually do Mighty Guard all that often. We saw it a couple of times already. But it does warrant bringing a Dispel because of the regen. It can be a pain in the ass if you let that stack. Once you do see that health dip into the lower parts, like once his bar is around 50%, maybe hold off with your debuffer. That way you can slide a... oh, this might not end well. I might not get a buff up in time. Or healing. I should have actually just casted a heal with Pinello. Dang. Well, let's keep at it. The other really nasty thing that this boss does over the course of the fight is just starts taking less damage. Maybe this actually revived. No, it's just last stand. Alright. This is the point where I would start wanting to be ready to go. So I'm actually going to hold off with Pinello. Yep, there it is. Fuck. Brain, please. So that's fixed damage. And we got it off before the biggie. That's what I want to say. Oh, that's why he's actually doing more damage. I was like, why is he doing so much more damage than he was doing before? And it's because Locke's dead. I don't have that attack and defense down. A key part of my strategy is actually dead. And he's losing Imperial stacks. Yeah. Don't take for granted what you lose. Well, y'all. Well. I have a plan. Well, I can't defend with you. I actually can't defend with anybody. Well. As sometimes occurs with these stroke of the brush fights. I feel as though I showed off the most of it. Wait, am I just nice? Hold up, I might just be no, I'm not nice. Sap ticks, huh? Yeah, that's why you really have to be prepared for the transitions. If you're not, then you just kind of get lit up. That fight could have, or that team could have made it if they, A, if Locke didn't go down, and B, I did just get caught off guard. I should have held position with, Pinello on the second half there, because I knew that second hit was, like, he does do a second buff. You pretty much do a dance, you can do maybe one other move, but you can't really just start doing moves with your debuffer. They need to take away the first attack buff. Like I said, let me start that thought over. They need to take away the first attack buff that happens on turn 1. They can do one other move, but then they need to be ready to take apart the second one if the fight goes that long. That's the wrong thing. You know, the wild thing is I turned off my air conditioner before starting the stream. That way my my condo can maybe warm up a little bit. And it feels like it has gotten colder. Anywho. What about a slightly more well-built party? Party with a cohesion. That didn't feel like a real word. A party that works together a bit better. So that, I still want you to build. You need to hold. Wait, you dispel. You buff. You wait for the slash. And then you wait a couple seconds, and then go. %400 attack buff. It'd be great to actually just see how much damage it does. But I don't intend to find out. They're fine. What did I do different? Maybe my input was just off a bit. Try this again with better input. Because that worked off stream. Yeah, that's way better. Perfect. Practically timed exact six. There's Great Divide, and you should get your Soul Break off before the next hit. Yeah, there we go. This will, of course, break through the shields, but it will have done the job. And again, everything this guy does pierces, so defenses matter 0. Greg is going to attempt to do numbers the best he can here, but Greg is not built for damage. Greg is built like a friend. And a friend he is. That doesn't mean that Greg can't look cool, though. Let's keep this in mind. I love the look of Fire Touch Blade. It's got such a good sound effect to it too. I have a feeling in my bones of something coming. I was right. Yeah, and now we have a last stand. For whatever good it actually does, this boss has a sap, so last stand is a little fake. If you're going to utilize last stand to dodge his mechanic, you need multiple ways. For lack of a better term, like it needs to be an instant cast last stand, or you need to be able to get rid of the sap when it happens, or you need to be able to block the sap. Blocking the sap also works a lot. Bart, I love you. You're great. Need you to do a little bit more. Wait a minute. He can do that again in phase 1? Well, y'all. We're fine. It's fine. Come on, just proc Medica off of the dance. Damn. Just have a recast of that last stand up. Just be nice. Alright, we have stabilized against the goof up. We're very fine now. There's no issue. Be not alarmed. I don't think I've seen one 8-hit strike since using his USB. Gilgamesh, though. Okay. We need to start considering holding Selphie's actions. For final phase. This is pretty much perfect execution. What about Bartza? He was holding it for when he knew exactly it would matter. Bartz went, we're in final phase. It's time to go ham. Bartz wants all the ham. Alright, perfect. We got that debuff down exactly. And yeah, as stated before, we can probably, we're going to do that. We're going to do the full breakdown. And the boss is still up. We're going to hold action. Bartz was holding all of these quadcasts for the final phase. Still can't 8 Spellblade swing, but, you know, we take those. Like I said, we probably won't hit the second buff. We've been putting out the DPS well enough. Infernal Mighty Guard sucks a lot. My team is strong. It can punch right through it. There's 8. No. This is the false maneuver. Or, you know, he kills himself, whatever. Just be good. I was gonna use Greg's burst command. But, brave command. But, you know, whatever. The boss just kills itself. Okay, I'm gonna load up Discord, and then we're gonna do banner review, but I need to go to the bathroom real bad. So I'll be right back. I'm hungry. Need to get me like a dinner soon.
Ahoy. Freak out. Okay, we're good.
Dope. It takes a little bit to load, but I think that's just might be the general capture of Nox these days. Yeah. I need to check something. Very important.
Alright.
I don't have enough because I didn't clear that other fight. No. Yeah, a couple banners. You get through? Yep, no. Bullshit. Hey, remember how last week they had that Earth banner? What if there was... At least I think it was Earth banner? I can't even remember. They made another...
It had notable Earth bits in it.
Yeah, well, they made another Earth banner.
Cool.
But, like, it's all really good shit. That's the difference here.
Yeah, like, it's very focused. Also, I see a lot of really good stuff in here.
Yeah. And that's about it. It's an Earth banner. I'm dropping $1 on it. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Platinum dagger. Okay. Black worm raw. Alright, so gold blade sync. Dark meteor. 15 magic, dark, non-elemental, major power infusion, sync mode, and cause every second dark ability used by the user to temporarily raise the dark attack of the user by 2. Command 1 is 6 hits, increase the user's dark abilities a moderate amount for 1 turn, syncs with dark. Command 2 is an overstrike, syncs with dark. These can kind of be synced with anything, they don't really want anything specific.
Yeah, it's just mostly... Golbez has multiple ways to hit harder with this sync up.
Yep. Of note here, unless you're... Because I think Necro Countdown does doom you, right? On the first cast?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. But it should also be noted, Dark got a... They got their own, Crimson Strike? That's not right. Demon Blade Strike Cross.
Are you talking about the one that, like, is very low soul break gain, or...
No. Demon Cross? The one that, like, does damage...
Forbidden Cross.
Yes. They got a magic version of the one that does damage to you a lot and then less every time you use it. Until it's like 5%. They have a magic version of that now.
Yeah, they haven't really been doing a whole lot with Doom in more recent tech, I've noticed.
Because Doom is bad.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have the abilities to support him, this is decent. It's pure DPS. What? 2 syncs? 15 physical dark non-elemental, temporary empower the user, major dark, in sync mode, and enter gloom shade mode, which you're gonna have to look up for me while I read these syncs. 6 physical dark non-elemental, increase the damage of the user's darkness abilities for 1 turn. Second ability is 3 hits, reduce the delay of the user's actions for 1 turn, and deal a very heavy amount of damage to the user proportional to their HP.
Okay, so some of this stuff just may be typed differently. Let's see. This is a Dark Knight Cecil, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Shadow Chaser after using Shadow Drive. Yeah, so 3 single hits, damages the user for 100% max HP, grants the crit cast 1 to the user. Shadow Chaser is 1 single attack overflow, heals the user for 20% of the damage dealt at Gehenna's levels 1 and 2, and God. Okay, so it's got stacks. What did they call the stacks? Because it is called Gehenna over here.
Gloom shade mode.
Dope. Alright, so, so +2, Gloom Shade mode, Shadow Chaser follow-up.
I'm gonna see if I can find the notification.
Yeah, okay. I see where they're going with this. Okay, so use Command 2, and then you follow up with an Overflow Strike that heals the user for 20% of the damage dealt at levels 1 and 2, and it's basically just like the healing is supposed to be less and less as you consume stacks of Gloomshade, from what I can see.
How do they expect you to find fucking anything in here?
Got me, coach. Using 2 gives him overflow and then instant cast for command 1. Okay. He uses his health as
multi-ball,
ammo,
multi-ball.
yeah.
Blurns.
Whatever, fuck it, it works.
Here we go, I found it. Okay.
Thank you.
Gloomshade mode grants the effects of the following thing. Grants user 2 ranks of Blighted Gloom, up to 2. While in sync mode is active, each use of a Shadow Drive triggers the following ability, Shadow Chaser, the effects of which change on the user's Blight Gloom rank is 1 or higher. Shadow Chaser. Blight Gloom. At 0, it is deals more damage as the user's HP drops, can break the damage cap. Lower the user's Blight Gloom by 1, deals more as the user's HP drops, heal the user a portion of damage dealt to the enemies, breaks the damage cap.
Okay, so while you have Gloom, you drain HP. So you're losing stacks until you run out of stacks, and then the Chaser is just a Chaser.
And then it's bad, because, how much damage does Shadow Drive do?
100% max HP, baby.
Dope. So you don't use you only use Shadow Drive twice, because if you use it again, you're just sitting with Dark Knight Cecil at 1 HP. The Chaser only heals if he has stacks.
Yeah, it's really weird.
They want you to go 1-2, 1-2, and then just use Shadow Smash. It's interesting. I can appreciate like how weird and interesting it is.
No. Like, that's fine. Like, we talked about it for over a minute, so it's got to be really interesting.
Yeah. But, man, it's weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it knocks you to 1 HP because the Chaser does more damage the less HP you have. So, that?
Yeah, so the idea is just like, you're just healing some of that back with HP so that you don't get smacked for it. And then, after a while, you do run the risk of getting smacked for that.
The thing is, it's an overstrike type hit, so I think you will generally heal to full, unless you really goofed up something in the general rotation of how you were fighting a boss. But, yeah, I don't know. It's neat.
Very weird experimental enmity sort of setup.
Golbez.
That's just kind of like Dark Knight Cecil in a nutshell.
Yeah. Dark Dungeon. 15 magic dark non-elemental. Temporarily fuse user with power dark. Enter awoken dark mode. And grant the user a barrier that negates 100% of... So they get 100% dark stone skin. And enter dark armored mode. If you can look up dark armored mode for me.
Okay, one sec. So... Okay, so in that mode, he gets double casting speed, dark attacks grant 25% more soul break points, casts Phantom Soul after using 3 dark attacks, removed if the user doesn't have any stone skin, and I will look up Phantom Soul real quick. "15 single attacks."
Alright, so that's your reward for maybe somehow keeping that stone skin up for 3 turns.
Yeah. Like, that's kind of Golbez's whole thing. I noticed with his USB 2 and beyond, like, he's trying to be like a dark mirror of Dark Knight Cecil, except instead of wanting to keep the bubble up all the time in order to facilitate his shit, it's more like the bubble is insurance. It pops, and then he retaliates with a bunch of damage.
Except
that's sort of how it is.
He doesn't pop and retaliate in this one.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just more like, he doesn't want it up. Like, he knows it's not going to be up all the time, but it is a reward for keeping it up for that long, I guess.
Fusia's real. Ooh.
Oh.
15 magic, holy, non-elemental to one enemy. Regenga to all allies. Temporarily fuse users with the power of Holy Light. And increase cap break level by 1. Enter Awoken Highborn mode, which is unlimited use of holy abilities, because holy abilities used by the user trigger twice. Whereas holy abilities used by the user trigger a follow-up, Pale Starlight, granting all allies a barrier that reduces damage taken, matter in the triggering ability, and I believe these always cap out at 40%.
Putting Regenga on a damage reduction barrier format Awakening is pretty handy.
Mm-hmm. Fusia, if I remember right, is just white-black.
Yeah, he's white-black. He also gets double cast white-black, so
Yeah.
holy is
So
no
this
problem.
only really works with mind abilities, which it is type white magic, so they intend you to be using, mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Still though, it's a good way to get everybody healed up while they are busy taking less damage, so that they can just work on a positive upswing.
It's just specifically it's typed holy abilities because they don't want you to be using Fusia as a healer apparently. Like try and sneak in a Healy Fusia. Which
Damn
is
it,
a
I can't
shame.
believe you smacked me with the whole Healy full Fusia.
Poor him, though. Instantly restore a large amount of HP to all allies. Raise any KO'd allies and restore a large amount of HP to them. Reduce the delay of all allies' magic attacks for 3 turns. Grant them haste, last stand, and enter Awoken Cry mode. Unlimited use of white magic abilities reduce the delay the user's white magic abilities. Cause white magic abilities used by the user trigger divine healing, restoring HP to damage ally and automatically healing HP that they take. The amount matters on the triggering ability rank.
Yeah, so that's up to 3k HP stock to all allies.
I'm sorry, what K?
3k, 3,000.
Okay, neat, dope.
Like the HP stock chaser is always the best kind of chaser on these.
That's a lot of HP as a chaser, as a Medica. Like, you don't see normal Medicas hit 3k a lot.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild, actually. Yeah, really good. Really, it does healing, but it does it very well. The KO, like, this kind of works a little bit for some fights.
There are quite a few healer awakenings that try to have a very powerful raise effect, because raise ain't worth shit unless you have a whole bunch of effects that keep you alive while you're trying to recover.
Yeah, I guess what I was trying to say is we used to always say, well, this is only good in Torments, this is only good in this, but they've actually been throwing a lot more everything pierces in this fights at us, where this works.
Yeah, like this is a very good healer to bring to like magic teams in general.
Demon ass. Demon ass.
Demon's ass, okay.
Devil's ass. 20 small hits, 1 big hit. Arcane. Fusi gets a holy based arcane with 3 big hit. Fusi also gets the realm chain.
Yeah, alright.
Golbez Glints, 6-star, Empower Infusion Dark, and that Stone Skin, 100%. To just be good, or to facilitate his, was it his Sync or his Awakening? It was his Awakening.
Is his Sync. Or, yeah, no, sorry, it's Awakening.
Yes. So, yeah. I don't know why we decided that Golbez wields an axe.
Yeah, you got me.
Dark Knight Cecil is in Power Infusion and removed the delay for 1 turn. 6-star Glint. Borum has the healer Glint. Fusia has Lunar Beam, which is in Power Infusion Holy, and reduces the delay of his actions for 2 turns. A double cast Dark for Golbez because I think he dives to a super mode. And Dark Knight Cecil also gets double cast.
Yeah, Golbez gets a weird tank thing because it was back when he was a mage tank.
Yeah. I think Dark Knight Cecil also has a super mode. I think both of these guys have super mode dives.
Hold up. Dark Cease is 40% chance of restoring HP to the user for 40% of the damage dealt with single target dark attacks, which, you know, stacks with a lot of his shit, especially his sync.
I can live with that. That one's fine.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. So, welcome to Dark Banner. Dark Banner with, I guess, Fusia is here, and he deals holy now. But yeah, the darkness is very strong in this banner. And I don't need anything on this. This is all good tech.
Yeah, like, Fusia is real AWU, but also I really like Dark Knight Cecil and Golbez's tech on here. Especially since the sync is, for Dark Knight Cecil, is a lot less weird now that we realize, like, his dive works really well with it.
Yeah, that is really true. And again, Golbez's stuff would be weirder if they didn't just drop a super, like, I'm gonna go peep that ability real quick. Just so I can make sure I'm not talking out my ass. Great abilities. Other.
That's cool. I believe you because there are like tons.
No,
of abilities.
I want to make sure I have this right.
Yeah, of course.
Necro Countdown, Touch by Dark. Here it is. Forbidden Cross. 5 hits and deal a moderate amount to very small to the user. Yeah, it's magic. Demon's Cross. So yeah.
Yeah. I was just getting it mixed up with the Hybrid Imperil and also, like, the weird Dark Heavy thing, and also, yeah, like, there are a billion of these.
I'm glad Dark has options now, I think is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it has a lot of options now.
Oh, wait, hold up. I forgot to do Needful.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Alright. Son. Shimmering Cross for Ceodor is 15 physical, holy, non-elemental, infuse user with the power of holy light. Enter Woken Holy mode. Enter new red wings mode. Sets the user's crit hit chance to 100%. Increases the user's holy damage a large amount, and removes the delay from the user's actions for 3 turns.
Basically just gets to really pop off on the first 3 turns of his woke.
Yep. Just goes entirely too fast for 3 turns. And then is just awoken.
Yep.
But also, like, will hit the damage cap. 100% crit rate, holy damage boost. Very selfish burst, but hey, it does the job.
It is a very powerful burst damage, so you just kind of have to think about when you want to pop it off.
Dark Crescent is 15 physical, dark, non-elemental. Temporarily infuse the user with the power of dark. Temporarily grant Awoken Darkness mode. Causing every second darkness ability used by the user to trigger a follow-up evil sword, dealing moderate amount of damage to the user proportional to the max HP. Excuse me. How many hits is that chaser?
8, scaling up to 0.56 per hit, and also up to 75% additional crit chance.
Dope.
Especially since, again, Dark Knight Cecil has that Legend Dive that gives him heal back on this shit. So
At chance, but yeah.
it is sustaining enough.
Yep. Thunderous Malady. 15 magic lightning. No, sorry, I had this itch in the back of my throat. Give me just a second.
That's cool.
Alright, I'm back. Anyway, starting over. Thunderous Malady. 15 magic lightning non-elemental. Temporarily infuse user with the power of lightning. Grant Awoken Lightning mode. Enter Rising Thunder mode, which reduces the delay of the user's actions and causes the user's lightning ability to raise the user's lightning attack level by 1. Is that every fucking turn?
That's every fucking turn.
Yo, what the fuck, Bal?
Mostly because Palom and Porum just have black and white, respectively.
Yeah, so does Vivi.
Yeah, and Vivi's really strong too.
Yeah. He doesn't get fucking 10% more damage every turn.
It's triple cast.
You're right. But so does Palom, though.
Ah, damn, that's right. But his is better. There's a higher chance.
Good point. Anywho, yeah. Palom is king shit of Lightning Mountain now. God. Give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, probably just gonna have to look up Dish's Awakening again, remind myself.
Whew. Okay. I got up. I took some Mucinex. Hopefully that will stop whatever cough has overtaken me out of nowhere. Anywho. It's good. we kind of said everything we were going to say about that before I got
it's
destroyed.
a bit simple, gets to the point.
Gleam Thruster is 20 small hits, 1 big hit. Holy. Theodore. Goku Bowl. 3 big Fire, Lightning, Ice. That was Palom's original typing before he just kind of came. Pure Lightning.
Yeah.
Creature of Shadow. 10 Magic Dark, non-elemental to 1 target. Temporarily fuse user with the power of Dark. Damage user for 99% of the current HP. And give them a 100% Stone Skin. Enter Shadow Dragon mode, which causes the user to double cast abilities while that Stone Skin is up and triggers Dark Path when the barrier goes down, which I believe is an Overstrike hit.
Yeah, it's an Overstrike hit. Like, this is the one that we were talking about where, like, Golbez has the bubble up as insurance because he knows it's not going to stay up the whole way, so I'll just smack him once it's lowered.
Yep.
By the way, the Overflow Strike will proc if he recasts the USB, so
Dope.
that's nice.
Golbez also has a magic chain because he needs it.
Yeah.
Theodore has a... Oh, it's a 2 meter...
Does he have Realm Chain?
No. Maybe?
Whack. Like, I mean, like, that's always good. It's just Theodore doesn't know what the hell he wants to be.
He might have Realm Chain. No, actually, I think Fusia has Realm Chain.
Oh, Fusia does. Oh, okay. Theodore gets the Holy Chain.
Okay, there you go. Dark Knight, Cecil, gets a 100% Stone Skin, and Darkness ability boost.
That was meant to be used with his USB, which is still very good.
Yeah. Black Magic Touch is a temporarily increased damage against weak enemies, elementally weak, and reduced delay of uses actions for 2 turns.
Weakness boost because it was built back when he was a multi-elemental user.
Fierce Prince is start in Holy. Divine Bloodline is double cast Holy. And Dark Power is start and Dart. Air of Intimidation is start and Dart for Golbez.
Okay, Theodore's Legend Dive is 35% chance to cast an ability that restores HP for 40% of the target's max HP after using a Knight ability. So
This banner doesn't feel that much different from the first one.
a lot of Holy Dark focus with some lightning thrown in.
Yeah, it almost feels like they had one banner and just too many items to put on it, so they split it. The fact that 2 characters from the first banner are also on this one kind of supports that. On the whole, I think the first banner is better, and that just mainly is a result of it has the sinks on it. But yeah, that's how the banner shakes out. And of course, gotta
do the needful. Yeah, Theodore, for what it's worth, his Legend Dive just basically gives him a better healing smite. Because he was just supposed to be like a weird healing paladin before his dad ate his lunch.
Mm-hmm. Could be anything. Could be anything.
Well.
I'm doing the move. It's happening.
We can finally stop praying for Renoa.
She's too powerful. Yeah. Hero ability. So weird.
Renoa. The cooler Renoa.
Now, how pricey is that to hone? You know, it's not actually that bad. I can't tell if that's the same. Here we go, Northern Cross. It's actually cheaper than normal ones. I think they knocked them down one level because of the investment.
Yeah. That was nice of them.
Yeah. Alright. Neat. Oh. They're also just... you. Alright, I'll appreciate that in that they are fairly smart in that regard. In that, yeah, you just can't accidentally break them or sell them or anything like that. They exist in a quantum flux. Well, anyway, we'll wait. Next time will probably be a bit of a bigger one because I have similar content to this to do, today's stream, but also the Dream Dungeon. So, I'll see you then.